Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. Imagine if just a few lines could completely shift how you see your struggles, your anxiety, even your entire life, in just 7 days. There's a powerful verse in the Quran that has transformed countless lives for over 1400 years, and right now, it's still changing hearts, even in the darkest corners of the world. Maybe you're facing hardship. Maybe you feel like giving up. What if I told you that relief could be closer than you think? In this video, I'm going to share that one verse with you, and show you exactly how to apply it so that, by next week, you might feel like a completely new person. This Quran verse will change your life in just 7 days. Don't skip this video. What you'll hear in the next few minutes might be the thing you've been praying for. Speech balloon. Have you ever read a verse that instantly spoke to your soul? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to see which verses move you the most. Before starting this video, don't forget to like this video, because it gives us a lot of strength to continue sharing beneficial content. And I invite you to subscribe to our channel and activate the notification bell to stay informed of our next publications on the Islamic faith. Share it with your loved ones and leave a comment to tell me what you think. Thank you and good video. Globe real life modern story. Just a few months ago, in the heart of northern Gaza, a 17-year-old girl named Hiba lay buried under rubble after a night of relentless airstrikes. The building collapsed while she was sleeping. She woke up to darkness, blood, dust in her lungs, and silence. Hours passed. Then more. Then a whole day. She was pinned by concrete and twisted metal. Alone. Her legs numb. Her chest tight. Her mind spiraling. Is this how I die? Will I ever see my mother again? Has Allah abandoned me? But in that grave-like silence, one sentence echoed in her heart like a whisper from the divine. Fa'ina mal usri yusra. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Hiba didn't remember when she first learned the verse, maybe at age 6, in Quran class. But now, it became her oxygen. She began to recite it over and over, barely audible, just her lips moving. With hardship comes ease. With hardship comes ease. After nearly 26 hours underground, she was pulled from the debris by volunteers. They found her bruised, dehydrated, but murmuring the verse with a cracked voice and closed eyes. In the hospital, still in shock, she told a nurse, "This verse, it kept me alive." That same nurse, also displaced by the war, took her hand and whispered it back. Fa'ina mal usri yusra. Hiba later said, "It was like Allah himself was telling me, don't give up. There is ease. Maybe not now, but it's coming." And she was right. Hiba survived. She was reunited with her family. She now writes that verse in her journal every single morning. This isn't just a verse. It's a lifeline. A few words that carried a soul through darkness, not just physically, but spiritually. And right now, someone watching this may be in your own kind of rubble. Trapped under depression, crushed by debt, lost in grief. This verse is for you too. Do you know someone going through unimaginable hardship right now? Tag them or share this video, maybe this verse can be their light. Or tell me in the comments, has a single verse ever saved you from giving up? Let's fill this space with hope. Open book. Introduce the verse. The verse that carried Hiba through the rubble, and has carried countless souls through every kind of darkness, is from Surah Ash-Shar, verse 6. Fa'ina mal usri yusra. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Notice something powerful here. Allah doesn't say, after hardship comes ease. He says, with hardship comes ease. Meaning that even in your hardest moment, while you're still crying, still struggling, relief is already on its way. It might be hidden. It might be small. But it's there. This is Allah's promise. No pain comes alone. It always travels with mercy. Glowing star Quranic stories. This verse, indeed, with hardship comes ease, isn't just words on a page. It's the story woven through the lives of the greatest humans who ever lived. Think of Prophet Yusuf, peace be upon him. A boy betrayed by his own brothers. Thrown into the darkness of a well. Alone. Forgotten. Sold into slavery. Years later, falsely accused and locked away in prison. A place with no doors of opportunity, no hope in sight. But with hardship came ease. Allah turned the prison walls into the doorway of a kingdom. Yusuf was gifted the power to interpret dreams, and through this gift, Allah saved an entire nation from famine. He rose to become a trusted minister. He reunited with his family. And he said, "Indeed, my Lord is subtle in what he wills." Quran 12:100. Even the darkest chapters were pieces of a master plan. Or think of Prophet Moses, peace be upon him. As a baby, his mother placed him into the Nile, fearing for his life. He was pulled from the river and raised in Pharaoh's palace, the house of the very man who wanted him dead. As an adult, Musa fled Egypt after accidentally killing a man. He ran into the desert, fearing for his life, with nothing but the clothes on his back. Alone, wanted, hunted, but with hardship came ease. Allah gave him refuge in Madian. He found a home, a family, and strength. Years later, he returned to Egypt not as a fugitive, but as a prophet, with miracles in his hand and courage in his heart. The very Nile that carried him as a baby became the instrument of Pharaoh's downfall. Or look at Maryam, Mary, peace be upon her. Alone in the pains of childbirth, under a palm tree. She cried, "I wish I had died before this and was in oblivion, forgotten." Quran 19:23. But with hardship came ease. Allah sent a voice from beneath her, comforting her, and made fresh dates fall from the tree. A stream of water appeared beside her. And in her arms, the miracle child who would speak as an infant, Prophet Isa, Jesus, peace be upon him. From loneliness came honor. From pain came relief. And this is the secret the Quran keeps whispering. Allah's plan always unfolds, even when it feels impossible. These stories are not just ancient tales. They're proof that even in your darkest days, ease is already being prepared for you. No matter how buried you feel, Allah sees you. And He has written relief for you, just as He did for them. Which prophet's story inspires you most when you're struggling? Let's fill the comments with hope for each other. Brain scientific, psychological tie-in. Modern neuroscience is finally confirming something Allah revealed over 1,400 years ago. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Studies have found that when we repeat hopeful words, our brains literally begin to rewire how we process stress. Researchers at UCLA discovered that repeating calming affirmations or spiritual phrases activates the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain responsible for emotional regulation. This reduces activity in the amygdala, which fuels fear and anxiety. Another study from Emory University showed that simply believing relief is coming lowers cortisol levels, the hormone that floods your body when you feel overwhelmed. In other words, hope isn't just a feeling. It's a biological intervention. When Muslims repeat Fa'ina mal usri yusra, they aren't just reciting, they are training their nervous systems to stay steady, even in crisis. Some people who have been through war, poverty, or severe trauma report that repeating this verse before sleep improves the quality of their rest, helps them feel safer, reduces racing thoughts, creates a sense of being cared for. Clinical psychologists call this the protective power of meaning-making. When you attach a higher purpose or divine promise to your hardship, your brain stops interpreting the struggle as endless or hopeless. The Quran gave us this protective mindset long before modern science had words for it. So every time you whisper, "With hardship comes ease," you are doing something deeply spiritual and profoundly physiological. You're reminding your mind, body, and soul, this moment will pass. Help is coming. Truly, science is only just catching up to what the Quran revealed centuries ago. Have you ever felt calmer after reading the Quran? Tell me your experience. I'd love to know if faith has helped you feel mentally stronger. 7-Day Challenge, Action Plan. So now that you've heard the stories, and the science, I want to challenge you. A small action that could completely transform how you handle the storms in your life. For the next 7 days, I dare you to commit to the power in these words. Fa'ina mal usri yusra. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Here's exactly how to do it. 1. Write it down. Write this verse by hand on paper. Not just type it, actually write it. Put it on a sticky note near your bed, as your phone lock screen, on a mirror, in your wallet. Let your eyes fall on it multiple times a day. 2. Recite it every morning. Every morning for the next 7 days. Find a quiet spot. Close your eyes. Recite Fa'ina mal usri yusra 10 times, slowly and intentionally. Let each repetition sink into your heart. Feel the weight lifting off your shoulders with each breath. 3. Notice the ease. Each day, pause and reflect. Did someone say something kind? Did you find strength you didn't expect? Did an opportunity open up, even small? Write down one tiny way Allah brought you ease that day, even if your problems haven't disappeared yet. It might be as simple as, today I felt a little calmer. I managed to sleep better. A friend checked in on me. Over time, you'll see a pattern. Ease was always there. 4. Keep a journal. Get a small notebook, and each night before bed, write the verse at the top of the page. Jot down how you felt that day. Note even one thing that went right, no matter how small. After 7 days, look back through those pages. You might be amazed how many moments of mercy were hidden in plain sight. Why does this work? You're reminding your brain daily that hardship is not the end of the story. You're training yourself to look for Allah's help, even in chaos. And you're proving to yourself that faith isn't just belief, it's a tool for real emotional strength. I've seen people try this challenge and come back a week later saying they feel lighter. Their anxiety dropped. They've started spotting blessings they'd never noticed before. I dare you to try this for just 1 week, and see how your heart feels lighter. Remember, Allah's promise is true. The hardship you're carrying right now already has ease traveling alongside it. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. So let's discover that ease together. Will you accept this 7-day challenge? Type, I'm in the comments so we can support each other. Let's see how many of us can fill this world with hope, one verse at a time. Speech balloon personal reflection or creator story. Years ago, I faced one of the darkest periods of my life. I had just lost my job unexpectedly. Suddenly, the steady income I depended on vanished. Bills began piling up, and every phone call felt like a countdown to disaster. I remember one night, sitting alone in my small apartment, overwhelmed and scared. Tears ran down my face as I whispered to myself, how will I pay rent? What if I lose my home? What if I can't provide for my family? In that moment of despair, a verse kept echoing in my mind, a verse I'd heard countless times but never fully felt until then. Fa'ina mal usri yusra. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Quran 94:6. Those words weren't just comforting, they were a lifeline. I began to repeat them daily, sometimes in tears, sometimes with hope, sometimes simply as a reminder. Within weeks, opportunities I never imagined started to open up. I found freelance work that paid better than my old job. My landlord, seeing my struggle, kindly offered me extra time to pay rent. Relief didn't come all at once. It wasn't a magical fix overnight. But it came, steadily, quietly, persistently. This verse gave me strength, not by removing the test, but by giving me the courage to walk through it. It reminded me that hardship isn't a dead end, it's a passageway to something better. Today, I want you to know, if you're struggling right now, you're not alone. Ease is on its way, even if you don't see it yet. And sometimes, all it takes is one verse to hold on to when everything feels like it's falling apart. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Sometimes the verse doesn't remove the test, but it gives you strength to walk through it. Have you ever experienced a moment when relief came just when you'd given up hope? Share your story. You might give hope to someone else. Folded hands closing, dua, and re-engagement. As we close this video, I pray that Allah grants relief to every one of you watching right now. Remember this truth deeply. Indeed, with hardship comes ease. Let this verse be your shield in times of difficulty, your reminder that no storm lasts forever. Whenever you feel overwhelmed, return to these words. Let them calm your heart and renew your hope. Don't keep this powerful message to yourself. Share this video with someone who needs a spark of hope today. If you're ready to accept the 7-day challenge and transform your life step by step, please like this video. Subscribe for more uplifting content. Drop a red heart in the comments. Together, we can build a community of support and healing, one verse, one day, one heart at a time. Your like or comment might be the reason this video reaches someone who is on the edge of giving up, someone who desperately needs to hear this promise. So before you go, please tell me your name in the comments. I want to make dua for you personally, that Allah brings you ease, strength, and peace in every challenge you face. May your heart be lightened and your spirit strengthened. Until next time, keep holding on to hope, and remember, ease is always with the hardship. Your like or comment might be the reason this video reaches someone who's on the edge of giving up. May Allah bring you ease. Tell me your name in the comments so I can make dua for you personally.